So let's just finish off Genesis. When Joseph's brothers saw their father was dead, they said, What if Joseph holds a grudge against us and pays us back for all the wrongs we did to him? So yeah, they're thinking, what if he was only nice to us because our father was still alive? And just for the sake of our father, and do not see the family fall apart and fight. Now we're going to be killed. So they sent word to Joseph saying, Your father left in these instructions before he died. This is what you are to say to Joseph. I ask you to forgive your brothers the sins and the wrongs they committed in treating you so badly. Oh, didn't they already? Well, yeah, but they might have just thought, oh, he just doesn't want to upset our father. Now he might actually do something. Now please forgive the sins of your servants, of the God of your father. When their message came to him, Joseph wept. His brothers then came and threw themselves down before him. We are your slaves, they said, but Joseph said to them, Don't be afraid. Am I in the place of God? You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good, to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives. So then, do not be afraid. I will provide for you and your children. And he reassured them and spoke kindly to them. Do they deserve it? No! They wanted to kill him because he was their father's favorite. They wanted to sell him into slavery. They sold him into slavery. They probably mocked him and belittled him before that. Do they deserve it? No! Of course they don't. But that's not the point. The point is nothing having to do if they deserve it or not. The point is Joseph forgiving them, because if it didn't have happened, Egypt would be in a famine and who knows how many people would die. Not just in Egypt, but around the general area. Yeah. Who knows how many people would have died. They might have died. But they intended for evil, God intended for good. Now, here's something. This story kind of echoes the story of Jesus. It's called Christology, typology, where certain beats of the Old Testament stories of people's lives follow the story of Jesus. Anyway, so if Joseph represents Jesus, and the Egyptians and all the other nations represent the Gentiles, who does the tribe of Israel leaders, or the patriarchs represent, are supposed to be an echo of? Well, Jesus incarnated as a Jew. It was the religious leaders of his time who sold him over to the Romans for execution. Some horrible thing. But what did this show? Joseph forgiving his brothers. Being like, it's fine, come. Because of what you intended for evil, God intended for good, that resulted in the saving of many lives. And what happened? What happened? What did Christ's death on the cross do? Oh yeah, it made a way for people to be saved from their sins. Many lives were saved through that event. And I will provide for you and your children. People who are anti-Semitic will say, well, they said the blood of Jesus will be on us and our children. So, shut the frick up. Shut up. No. No, 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 no. The blood of Jesus is what washes away sins. All who come to the Father are restored. All who accept Jesus are saved. Yes, what the Pharisees and the Romans meant for evil, God meant for good. And the salvation of many lives. So in no way, shape, or form should anyone hold this action against the modern day Jewish people. It's stupid, it's dumb, and it's not biblical whatsoever. And okay, time to wrap up Genesis. Joseph stayed in Egypt along with all of his father's family. He lived 110 years. Then with the decimal theory, that would be 11. Don't know what the decimal theory is. Don't worry about it. I think that just means he lived like a full Egyptian life. That's literally the symbolism behind it. Anyway, and Saul, the third generation of Ephraim's children. He also the children of Machir, son of Manasseh, were placed at birth on Joseph's knees. Then Joseph said to his brothers, I am about to die, but God will surely come to your aid and take you up out of this land to the land he promised on oath to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And Joseph made the sons of Israel swear an oath and said, God will surely come to your aid. Then you must carry my bones up from this place. So Joseph died at the age of 110, and after they embalmed him, he was placed in a coffin, Egypt. So yes, mummified. So that's Genesis. Next Saturday, we will be going over a little bit of a review of the book of Genesis. Yes. From the beginning to Joseph. Yeah. So, what did we learn today? Don't hate the Jews. I will make a point of this throughout the entire Old Testament. Every chance I get. Because anti-Semitism is really, really stupid.